BLDC was formed in 1996 to operate and maintain the lands that were formerly occupied by the U.S. and Canadian military bases in Southside, St. David's, Tudor Hill in Southampton, Morgan's Point in Southampton, and Daniels Head in Sands. In 2014, BLDC advertised an expression of interest for the ship's wharf, known as Marginal Wharf as well, to gather interest for different concepts for developing the ship's wharf location. This was then assessed, evaluated, and out of that came up with the two concepts of cargo port and an energy plant. The intent is for no government funding to be involved. This will be strictly private funding. The relationship will be a landlord-tenant relationship, and the investor or developers will actually use their own funding to finance the project. The ship's wharf was selected because it is one of the remaining underdeveloped commercial ports in Bermuda, and it is ideal for a cargo port access, as well as it has the space for energy plant facility. Certainly, the energy type is not something that's been defined, so we are having it wide open for consideration of all types of energy generation. And we are also looking at a minimum of 20 megawatts being supplied by the energy plant. The cargo port concept provides for alternative and competitive importation of goods to Bermuda. It will also provide the opportunity for providing warehouses, bonded warehouses in particular, where a lot of the shipping goods can actually be contained on the port. That might also facilitate smaller trucking of the transportation around Bermuda's roads, where the breakdown is carried out on the port itself. So after approximately 2 months of the RFQ being launched, we will have an evaluation period to evaluate the submissions from the RFQ process, and then out of that we hope to have a short list of qualified proponents that we will then reach out to with an RFP or request for proposal to get a more formal and final proposal from them to be able to define how they could actually develop either of these infrastructure development projects. We look to have several engagement sessions with the community. We want to be meeting with the tenants at the ship's wharf and having public community engagement sessions for residents and businesses in the area to be able to participate in, as well as conduct talks on the radio talk shows to allow people to have all sorts of opportunities to dialogue and involve themselves in the process. These two projects of national interest, the energy plant, if this comes to fruition and when it comes to fruition, this will provide a lot more help in the competitive arena of providing electricity to the end consumer so that it affects the ever-increasing cost of electricity to households and businesses in Bermuda, which is extremely important and very concerning to our residents and business owners. On the cargo side, mostly all of our goods are imported via sea, so to have alternate and competitive means of importing our goods into Bermuda will have quite a dynamic impact on our consumers.